Hey, what's up, Jet Electrical? My name is Steven. I was going through some websites, electrical service websites in your area, and I came across your website and just thought I'd shoot this quick video kind of showing you what you can do to get more visibility on Google and start getting ranked on their front page, actually, and start claiming some more high quality jobs. So, if by the end of this video you can see that I have the technical know how to get you more of those high quality jobs, you can just respond back and we can chat. Or if you want, you can just take this information and implement it yourself, and that's fine as well. So I don't want to waste any more of your time or mine, so I'm going to go ahead and jump right into this. Now, the three things I want to go over are content, citations, and backlinks, and why they're so important when it comes to ranking on Google. Okay, so content is pretty much everything on your homepage here, really your website, but primarily your homepage. Now, most business owners, they understand that the content on their front page is important, but they're unsure of how much content and what type of content Google is looking for to get them ranked for these search terms, right? So Google, they usually like to see at least 1,500 words of content on a front page, especially when dealing with service-based industries such as yours. That'll give you plenty of time to add in, we call them buyer intent keywords and keyword phrases. This is what people are searching for when they're searching Google for your services. Okay. So I went ahead and I'm just using Winston Salem for an example, but the same thing goes for Greensboro as well. So the number one competitor for electrical services in Winston Salem is Kenco Electric. Okay. So I'm going to use them as an example. Now I put them into a tool that I subscribe to called Ahrefs. This tool basically gives me a behind the scenes view of what Google actually uses to rank websites. Now, our competitor's website is currently being found for 14 keywords. And over the past 30 days, they got 111 clicks on their site because of those keywords. Now, I went ahead and I put your website in the same tool, and you're currently being found for two keywords, but your site was not clicked on at all. Okay, so we're going to go back to our competitor and let's click on, if we click on this number here, it's going to bring up all the keywords that they're currently being found for. So we really want to pay attention to the keywords with the locations, with these Winston-Salem, because these are the ones that are getting all the search volume, right? So like electrician Winston-Salem, that search term alone was searched 150 times in the past 30 days, and their site was clicked on 56 times just because of that one, all right? So let's go back to your stats here, and we're going to click on your keywords here. So you got two, and let's see what those two are. Okay, so you have, yeah, so this is good. You've got the Greensboro one, which gets 200, um, it got 200 searches, right? But you didn't get clicked on because of that, because your position is 35, meaning you're on the fourth page of Google. So nobody's really going down that far to click. So I'm going to show you a little in just a second here when I go over the backlinks, how to actually get you up on that first page so you are getting clicks, no matter it be Greensboro or Winston-Salem. But since we are talking about Winston-Salem and you do serve that, you'd want to go back to our competitor here if you have a similar tool like this. And you can get a tool like this. And all these Winston-Salem electrical service keywords, you want to put those on your site, right? And not just once. You want to find out how many times Kenco actually has them on their site, and probably just once. So you'd want to put them on twice, right? And that way you're beating them out in that content game. And Google will most likely pull you up first, not in front, but they'll find you first. So the next thing I want to go over are citations. Now, when people are searching these terms like electrician, Winston-Salem, studies have shown that right around 45% of the people searching these terms are going to be clicking on one of the businesses in this section here. Now, this section is called the Map Pack, and it has everything to do with your Google business profile. Now, most people, and I used to be one of them, believe that it's your reviews that get you ranked in here, right? And I can understand why, but if that was the case, Gwyn Services would be up top here, and Kenco would most likely not even be on the list at 47, right? So it's the reality is it's not reviews; it's actually citations. Now, a citation is it's your business name, address, and phone number on a directory online. Um, some examples of these directories are Yelp, White Pages, and Yellow Pages are just a few. There's a ton of them, and your business probably has quite a few already. But it's the businesses we find that have at least 250 to 300 citations that end up dominating this pack here. Now, the good thing is there's actually tools that will show us what citations each of these businesses have. So we could literally go in and see what Bredco Electric Company has. And say, for example, they have 250. You just go down that list of the ones they have, grab all the ones that you don't have already, and then when you're done with that list, add another 100. And that will put you up top of this map pack here. Okay. Now, underneath this map pack is what's called Google's Organic Search Results List. And this has to do with backlinks. And this is what I was telling you earlier helps get you ranked off of that fourth page onto the first page, right? So it's the way it works is through content and keywords, Google will find you. And then through your backlinks, Google will rank you, right? So what is a backlink or what are backlinks? It's essentially when other websites on the internet are linking back to your website. So they have a link that goes back to your site on their website. And Google uses this as kind of like an online referral system. And the more relevant that site is that's linking back to you, um, the better it is for you. That's what's going to help you rank higher on these lists. Now, like for example, as far as relevance goes, for example, say you have a local blog page or a popular industry site that's linking back to you, that's what's actually going to help push you up in the rankings. But since you guys are an electrical company, say you even have a like Pizza Hut, right? That's a really popular site, gets a lot of traffic. Say they're linking back to you. That's going to do you, even though they're popular, it's going to do you no good in Google's eyes because you have nothing to do with pizza, right? You don't sell it or anything. So I hope that makes sense. Now, I'm going to go back to this tool here and we're going to look at our competitor again. Now, this is a section I want to show you now. It's called the backlink profile, and they currently have 177 backlinks. So other websites linking back to their site. Now, your website currently has, excuse me, 47. So it's not a huge disparity, but it's also not really about the numbers so much as it is about the relevancy. So we know that Kenco is getting pushed up through their backlinks. So they're getting 177 backlinks from a total of 96 other websites. They call it referring domains on here. So we want to see what websites they're getting their backlinks from because you'd want to get them from there as well because we know that they're passing authority and helping them get up in those Google rankings, right? So you'd want to go in here and look at all the websites they're currently getting backlinks from. And you want to go out and get backlinks from those same websites all the way down the list, every single one of them. And if you did that, if you matched them on all those, you would be in contention for that number one spot right there. But what would really put you over the top is if you did that same thing with like the top 3 websites there that are ranking. If you did that with the top 3, it would take a little time, but you would eventually take this number one spot and then you would be taking all that traffic there. Okay. So let's go ahead and recap. So the first thing is going to be content. You want at least 1,500 words on your front page with the right keywords and the right amount of keywords. Second is citations. You want to be in at least, I'd say 300 to 350 directories to really dominate this map pack. And then lastly are backlinks. meaning you need more relevant websites linking back to your site. That way, you're telling Google that it's you guys that are the authority when it comes to electrical companies in the Winston-Salem and Triad area. Okay, if you implemented this, it would take a little bit of time, but you guys would be number one. Now, like I said at the beginning of the video, you can take this information and implement it yourself, and that's fine. Or if you'd rather, you can contact me and we can set up a discovery meeting. Again, my name's Steven. I live right here in North Carolina. You can just respond back to this email if you want to talk, or you can give me a call at 910-551-2006. All I ask is you just give me a little bit of feedback on this video and let me know how I did. But other than that, I really hope you have a good rest of your day, and thank you for your time. Bye-bye.